Have you ever been so in love that you would have done anything to take a girl or guy's heart? Because Makima knows those feels, and in chapter 95 we've got some of Makima elbow deep in Denji's chest, ripping out that cute little Pochita ticker of his. 4 pages of Makima Denji dialogue and 15 pages of no talk, just bloodshed.
Let's go!
Kicking off from last week, we have Makima healing Denji with her self-inflicted hand wound, feeding him some of her blood, gross, and then the classic cord rip onto Denji's chest to get that motor revving. We also see the Public Safety Bureau guys in the background, still under her control, and although seemingly throwaway, we finally get a bit more clarity on Makima's power, and it turns out these guys are essential. As soon as Denji gets back up ready to eat ass for round 2, he takes off Makima's head with a clean diagonal chainsaw karate chop, and we see one of her suited dogs have his head removed simultaneously, only for Makima to be good as new in the next panel. So like the angel devil, she is able to commodify human life as part of her power battery, or at least a form of energy to fuel her abilities. We saw it on the train with a failed assassination attempt on Makima and her regenerating. We saw it weaponized as she sacrificed the lives of the death row prisoners to attack the Katana Devil's comrades. And we've seen her self-revive again and again in her recent battles with Chainsaw Man. This bitch can spend human life for both offense and defense, and it's sickeningly glorious. And we get to see some more of it. Denji follows up with another deep slash across Makima's torso, and again one of the puppets in black seen in the background takes the hit. Ripperoni in pepperonis, dude, and Makima is unscathed. Denji, however, is trading blows at this point, and the way Makima is drawn in her movements throwing these punches, she looks like an extremely proficient killing machine. Like, actually. Forget the anime girl that Makima was. Think of her more like a Floyd Mayweather ×4. All the while, the line art is full of motion with sweeping blurred lines, and all the blows connecting with Denji look like they're atomizing his bones. And for each time Denji takes off her head or splits her in half or takes off her arms, she's back to full in the next panel. But when she takes off one of his arms, it stays off. And that's like 20% of his offense, not to mention he's gonna bleed out. And to add some context to Makima's strength, she punched off Denji's arm. Straight up, Falcon punched that arm off. And then even worse, she punches straight through his chest. Jackpot. I mean, this was the plan all along. Makima sending Denji to eternal horny jail in the sky as she obliterates his body and rips out his heart. At this point, Denji looks like 2 colliding bags of dicks, and Makima just out here chilling. Holding his heart in the palm of her hand, again we see more dialogue of Makima's distaste for Chainsaw Man existing in the form of Denji. Almost affronted that a being so great as Chainsaw Man would ever wear human clothes, or simp, or just be the general fuck up that Denji be. I think the last thing I want to mention is Denji just straight up spits in Makima's face. If I told you Denji was just gonna gob on Makima's face 50 chapters ago, you would have never ever believed me. Well, maybe as some weird bedroom kink thing, there was a chance, but maybe outside of that, never ever would he have spit on his object of infatuation. How's that for character growth? The hard 180 from idolizing Makima to now loathing her. Another excellent week of Chainsaw Man, another excellent spoiler cast from Anime Fried Chicken. You're goddamn welcome.